Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a great Friday. Well, I changed my mind. I'm going to start this one only because I was going to start the bridge one, we'll call it. And every color that I selected was a light shade of green, nothing really dark. So I went with this, and we're going to be working on this bird and the cat's tail. We'll see how far we get. And the color is, hold please, 519. And it is kind of a teal, if you will, pale teal. Actually, it looks more like a light blue. So, yeah, let me bring you in. Oh my goodness. Having a day already. And I'm sorry about the air conditioner, but it's actually warm out there, so yeah. We're getting to the point where it doesn't get cool overnight. I think it was like the high 60s. So therefore today, early, because it's about 11-ish, it's already 70 some degrees. So yeah, here we are. How's everybody doing? It's the weekend. Yay. Oh my. I went real early to the grocery store, but I came back. I was home by 9 o'clock yesterday, so yeah, I was not going out anymore. I did have to go out and check the mail, but other than that, that was as far as I was going. Oh my goodness. So no grand plans today. I had told you, I think it was last week, maybe, I got a pound of hamburger and I cut it in half and made a half-pound hamburger last week and put the rest in the freezer. So yeah, that's what I had last night. Got that taken care of before it got freezer burned, because it, you know, I mean, it's only about yay big and yay big around, so I was afraid it'd get lost in the freezer. So we got that taken care of. I stitched a bit on the butterfly geometry. I don't know why I have such a hard time with that word. Holy cow. Did that, and it worked on some sashiko. But other than that, I just sat around watching Netflix and YouTube and not doing a whole heck of a lot. Did manage to get an hour-and-a-half nap, so that was pretty good. And then I did that really early because I got up way early. And about, I think it was 1:30, the electricity went out. Yeah, and it was out for till about 3:30, so about 2 hours. Yeah, it was awesome. So I sat here and played on my phone for a hot moment and waited for it to come back. But yeah, that was the big extent of my day. Yeah, I guess whatever caused it, the whole town was completely out. Even now, I'm like 2 miles outside of town, if you will, because there's that highway and then there's another highway, so it's the junction. And yeah, they were even out as well. And I called my daughter and she was out. So yeah, it was fun times. I told you my son-in-law was home, you know, taking a few days, we'll call it vacation. But he was out working in his, he has a great big, we'll call it a pole barn. or one of those metal barns, you know. So he was out there working, and he had to quit because he didn't have any electricity. And then it was probably too hot to go back out. So I have no idea what he was working on at the time. So, yeah. That was fun. So yeah, days are just kind of quiet. Around here. Anybody else doing anything or going anywhere this weekend? There are a lot of people in town. Yeah, even despite the power outage. Because I was there between, we'll call it 8 and 9-ish. I wasn't there too long. Of course, I got to say hello to everybody because I used to work there. And, yeah, that takes a hot moment. So usually I try to get in and out and nobody sees me and I can just go on about and do what I'm doing, you know. So, but there were a few people already at the grocery store and in, you know, traffic. So it wasn't too bad. I just came right back home. I was done. Yeah. So. But yeah, I didn't feel like working on confetti today. And I hate to do that for a video unless I can find a nice big area. But everything was really palish in color, so I didn't think that would show up too well. I was kind of worried that this might not show up, but it's showing. So I have no idea what I'll be working on today. I didn't even sit outside because earlier in the day it rained. So I was kind of, and it was cloudy and lightly windy, but I was afraid I'd get out there and then it'd start raining again, so I didn't do that. So yeah, it was kind of a messed up day, and then the wind blew. We had high wind warnings already. It was like, what day was that? Wednesday. Yeah, that they were talking about on Thursday they were going to have high wind warnings. But I mean, it wasn't anything too horrible. I mean, it was less than I thought it was going to be. I think it was like 9 a.m. or noon to 7, something like that. So don't know how that all came out. I just didn't pay attention the rest of the day because it just looked like it was going to rain all day long, so I just thought, nope, not even get my hopes up. Nope. Because I could sit out there if it was going to be cloudy. I mean, it'd be nice, but yeah, not with the chance of rain, because this girl don't move that fast. And covering it all up before it all get wet, oh yeah, I would just be totally depressed. I don't think I can get these 4 stitches in here. We're gonna try. Probably one left. That's how that goes. Maybe. We will try. Let me do it this way. Maybe. Oh, it's not going to make it. No, that ain't going to happen. I'll have to hit that later. But I figured this has a nice long stretch, so we'll just go with it today. Oh, goodness. I need a nap already. This cloudy weather just makes me tired. So what's everybody else working on? If anybody has any pictures they'd like to send to me, my email address is in the description box down below, and I will get it into the next stitch with me as soon as I possibly can. You know, I was looking at this picture. Somebody explained this to me. It says 12. Let me pull you out just so we can really look at this. 12 black cats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of them are black cats. The others, this one has a black tail, and this one has a black tail. And these two aren't even black. Y'all, am I missing something? Tell me. Do tell me. Whoop, I went the wrong way. I'm so sorry. Yeah. I don't get it, but if you do, please explain, elaborate in the comment section. I'm telling you. It just should have said black cats. That way you wouldn't have had it said how many number of a number. Trying to go around this one symbol here because that's his eye. I don't know if it's a, what do you call it? French knot or not, or I may make it a French knot, but it's a bird. So we'll see. Oh my goodness gracious. But not much going on in town. They have a, I've never been, just because I don't buy a lot, but they have a farmer's market on Saturdays here. But that's not something my daughter would go to, I don't think. And she said the grandkids had a field trip with their Boys and Girls Club. So they were gone during the power outage. They missed the whole thing. So I don't know if it affected them over there. They went to a different town. Let's put it that way. On this field trip. Because they have several Boys and Girls Clubs in the state of Colorado, of course. But sometimes they get together with area Boys and Girls Clubs. And then they all go do some kind of field thing. Field trip thing. Can't remember what the heck she said. Holy cow, I need to write stuff down. Either that or a secretary running around behind me. They'd get pretty bored. They'd fall asleep while they were waiting for me to think of something to do. Or if I was just sitting there stitching, it'd be pretty boring. I like it, but they might not like it. Oh, goodness gracious. When I went to go get the mail, it looked like it was kind of busy up there at the station where I work, so I think people are coming and going, and of course, it was Thursday, and some people come in town like a day before the weekend. I don't know. Right now, it's a fight for space. Do you know what I mean? So, some of them aren't even staying right here, you know. They're going on to other places, so we'll see. I have no idea by the time Monday gets here how busy it will be. Mondays are starting to pick up. Tuesdays are kind of calmish. And then Wednesdays are picking up again. See, people are coming middle week. So, fun times to be had by all. And you wonder why we don't go out in the woods. Yeah. There's no peace and quiet out there in those woods. I can stay home. When I go out to the woods, I like it to be nice and quiet. You can hear the birds singing and the water. So, yeah, we'll just wait for them all to go home. I'm good. Alright guys, I think this is where we're gonna... I know I didn't get that bird done, but it is what it is. I'm gonna flip it around here in a second. And put my needle right there. And that tail is the, let me drag you down a minute. There we go. Whoop. Get you straight. The tail is the same color as that bird. And there's that little bit of yellow there and a little bit there. Then I guess I'll have to start on the lime green. I got my black cat. It's another black cat to add to it. So, alright guys. Well, thanks for joining me today. I sure do appreciate each and every one of you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe. Stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.